Namaste. It's 2024. We're starting to get to that point in January. Hi, Sylvia. Where you're going to feel like, oh, okay, maybe it's time to come up out of that little comfy rabbit hole. And you might have had your ego mind and other parts of you saying, go, go, go. So the spiritual weather report for today is going to be about the next upcoming bigger energies for 2024 that we're in right now. And I'll keep doing current ones like the moons and what's coming in the next week. And I'm going to do these more chunky ones. So what the big news is right now is the year of the dragon. And I emphasize it over and over because it is one of those things that is such a profound change in what we've been experiencing, and we feel like we've been on one hell of a roller coaster. So let's dive in today and see what we've got. And then we will follow this up with the multidimensional meditation that will help us with these energies. So that's what's so fun. I've been doing a lot of my own metamorphosis. And as I do, I feel very, very enchanted, enamored, attracted to my own story because I'm not attached to it anymore. It's so delightful. So what happens is, let's see here. If you want the scale of consciousness that I talk about and is we really use a lot in all of my classes and the Prosperity Magic class is starting today. So join up now. People are having the most wonderful, delicious ahas and shifts already just from the 3 days of the Prosperity Magic Challenge that we're dipping into the sacred feminine arts, meaning we're dipping into what if I balanced the masculine and feminine, because we don't have a choice. We live in a world that is out of balance. That means they're both out of balance. There's too much masculine, there's too much thinking, there's too much ego, there's too much force, there's too much push. And when that sacred masculine comes into balance, it is the most beautiful, divine, loving, building and holding structures, protecting, safe. It's the dream builder in the world when it's complementing and holding that space for the sacred feminine to rise within it. So everything we're doing right now is to prepare for the year of the dragon because it means growth. It is enormous, powerful energy. It is yang, masculine energy. And so whatever the energy is going to come to you. You're going to take it. And then you're going to go into your own pathway with that energy. Not everybody's going to grow in the same way. Some people will feel like, well, this isn't growth. Everything's falling apart. What do you think happens in the cycle of life? So what we're doing with the spiritual weather report, the multidimensional meditations, the sacred spirit guide, the sacred spirit guide circle is my monthly circle. And we had the most delicious time on Monday. You must join. It's $26 a month. Come on. And we meet twice. We're going to meet again next Monday because this month of everything happening, we're meeting a little bit late. And we got to meet our dragons. We got to meet our dragon guide, our wood, yang, green dragon. That I'm trying to make sure that there's different kinds of dragons. They're always yang. Donna shared with us, and I'm having Donna Stellhorn, my favorite astrologer, and dear friend, coming back to, I think, well, look, it's coming up soon. So make sure you get the schedule. You take a look. Some of the things we do will be on the YouTube looking like, my channel, looking like here they come. And some they won't because we can't predict the link in advance, depending. But we're going to change that very soon. And what she's going to talk about this time. So make sure you check out her show with us a few weeks back in December because it was about, I think it was the 30th or something maybe, because it was about the 2024 energies from Western astrology perspective and some of the bigger moments. So we've already done that. You've got that overview from the expert. Now she's going to come back specifically as a Chinese astrology expert and share more about the Year of the Dragon. If you are following my life, my growth, my personal evolution, my classes, everything we're doing together in this beautiful community, you know that the sacred feminine is rising. That means that it's not about blame. It's about going back into being the creator, and the creator is about knowing their cycles. The sacred feminine, the creator, the womb, the energy of the divine. This is the divine energy. You might be used to thinking of it as a he, like a god, like God is above all, and then there's males and females. We're talking about primordial Gaia, primordial divine feminine energy. Now, their masculine and feminine energies are what we need to create form. Everything here has a light body structure like you do, keeping this, making this happen, okay? Because this is not our natural state. So then you come into your body and you're fed by this constant energy, and then you get consumed with the story of your life, and you came because you are finishing so many lives, so many lineages, so many contracts, so many vows, so much of so many parts of your soul. This isn't just your past lives. Okay, this isn't just your star lives, your starseed lives on another planet. This isn't just parts of your life in this life. You know, if you've really lived life of any amount of time, you're pretty aware that we're moving very quickly and you're starting to see things very differently, including yourself. Now, what I want you to realize is that you are the most important thing. You cannot change other people. You can only create your own reality. Now, it's the same thing. However, it's different than the way you think, because we were raised in a Newtonian physics. You know, that's a mechanical universe. I push this, it rolls over there, it touches that. I have to cross physical space to touch you. I don't. So in my spiritual path, I had no spiritual or religious upbringing. Ooh, it's 10:10. And, oh, I love that. Let's breathe that in. 10:10. What is the message coming to me here in this sacred divine infinity healing chamber? I received this 10:10 message. Now I want you to allow it to come into your mouth. Taste it. Just put it onto your tongue. Yeah, that's good. 10:10. What does 10:10 taste like? That's going to trigger a thought, a memory. Something's going to go. Where do you feel it next? In the ears? The throat? Are you confused and frustrated with what I'm doing? Are you thinking, oh, I don't know how to feel things? Have you been whisked away into a sherbet sunset with fairies? So as a multidimensional being, you must recognize that you are the creator of your reality in order to be the creator of your reality, because all the time giving the authority to everyone else, which is what we were taught and conditioned to do, it is the mindset, and you are rising out of that mindset. Now I want you to expand your senses and just invite 10:10, which is now moved to 10:11. So being 10:10, what was the information in that exact moment that will never exist again? And yet you're a time traveler. You can move back and forth in time and space, through time and space. You don't have to get into a spacecraft and take 10 million light years to get somewhere. All right, that idea of going to other planets physically in a ship that travels in the physical 3D dimension only is not even used by governments. So we move through gravity waves, we move through portals, we move through dimensional shifts, we move through the shifts of the planets, the astrology, astronomy of what's happening. As these energies interact, they offer moments where certain energies align. So we're receiving a beautiful opportunity to awaken our senses. Oh, I thought it was you. Thank you. So go ahead and let go. come into the moment. I like to go with the flow, and we're going to flow right now, receiving into our throats from above and below, from yin and yang, from past and future. I am the present moment. And we're expanding our senses. Thank you, grandmothers. We have been joined in our sacred temple today with our prosperity magic guides. So if you do the challenge and if you join the class, and they are our guides. They're calling themselves the prosperity grandmothers, dream weavers of timeless, ageless wisdom. They sit on the temple of Venus and travel through time and space, watching and witnessing different countries, different planets, different times, different dimensions. Silent and peaceful, they are here. And when you have a chance to intersect with these divine beings, you take it because they travel on. They are here. They are staying with us in a wave. They came to me a few months ago and have been playing with us. Then they called me on the solstice to the Temple of Venus in Sibil Shaltun, an ancient Mayan initiation site of the solar initiation of the third eye and the chakras. I have received this initiation in this life as well as others. And then Venus revealed her temple to me and has called me back. Venus is the goddess of love, the same as Aphrodite, and many other cultures have different names. She embodies pure love, and she embodies self-love. And she hosts the grandmothers of timeless, ageless wisdom. They say that we are talking about 2024, and they showed right up because this is their portal. They say this is their portal with us. This is the agreement, the prophecy, the timed moment. They see through time and space, as did many ancients, as do many attuned people through time, and more now. Yes, so they're asking if you would allow them to bring their hands into your heart center. You may feel the circle of grandmothers all around you, reaching their gentle hands. Their hands weave dreams. They weave energy. They move in infinity weaves and open portals. They draw energies and colors, rays, wisdom. They draw different nature, spirits, essences, animals, anything through time and space that's manifested or unmanifested, seen or unseen. And they conjure from that energy the symbols, the wisdom, the powers that are hiding. So they're asking now if they can reach into your heart center. Now you may also experience one grandmother. We did this in the Prosperity Challenge. It's here. And This is your very own wise, timeless, ageless guide. This sacred feminine guide may appear, sense, or feel to you in any way, and it's exactly optimal for you to receive her or their love, light, energy, and this alignment. You will need to give permission. You must agree. I am here on a fully funded mission. I'm designed exactly for my mission. I have everything I require for my purpose. My path and powers are open to me now, and I am aware, and I am ready, and I am willing to receive, to re-access the wisdom within me, which will open the wisdom circles within my lives, my soul, and all those through time, space, and ancestry. As I shed and open to receive this new love, I trust, I accept, I forgive and release, and as I transcend now, I move up, 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 out of the past, out of the pain, out, out, out. Now we begin. You have been completing, and now we can begin. As they turn the dial within your heart, the whole center of the heart, they're moving like an enormous dial, and they're turning it like unlocking a vault. Prosperity Grandmother, Dream Weavers, we thank you for coming. We accept, allow, and give permission aligned with our higher selves and to what's optimal for each of us and the collective, Gaia and all. We receive, release, relax, receive, release, relax, receive, release, relax. As they reach in and turn the dial, opening the vault of your inner heart, there is a part of the higher heart that is beginning to pulse, to respond, to hear. This is what your higher heart has been waiting for. This is what 2024 is about. 2024 is about unlocking the vault within you that holds the wisdoms, the powers, the voice, the creativity, holds the adventurer or the focuser or the becomer or the acceptor or the blesser or the illuminator who becomes the pillar of light. And rising from that point, there's a small bubble. The grandmothers now move their gentle hands out of your heart center. 2024 codes have been unlocked. the wisdom within you, the map, the blueprint, the Genesis crystal within your sacral, your 8 original cells. These are all given now. Their orders, their commands, their new map, their new objective, their new design. 2024. You had to arrive here in order for us to do this. We had to see if you met us here in this moment in time. Because if you do not meet us and see us, we only stay a short time and we watch, we bless and we love. We never judge. We are here with you at all times, in all places. And now, what you most expect will be what you least want. And what you least expect will become the blossom that amazes you. And this is why it must bloom in your throat. You must begin to communicate again. Not just with yourself or your past or your heart, but you must communicate with all of those parts of you and all of those other mentors. Some are encoded in you. You need do nothing but follow your path. Everything flows when you listen, when you follow your path. When you spend time in the powerful, peaceful, prosperous present moment. This is a moment so rich, you couldn't absorb everything here. Could you go out in one moment and experience every possible, joyful, blissful, ecstatic, healing, releasing moment? Could you experience the sunrise and the sunset? Could you experience the birth, the death, and the blissful, ecstatic moments? First love, divine first love, self first love. To prosper, you must be love. Being love means you must receive, which means you must communicate, you must drink, you must savor, you must receive. Take it all in. Breathe into your heart. Let it sit there. Let it bring the energies, the rainbows, the clouds, the rains, what elementals want to come into your newly unlocked 2024 codes of prosperity. Release it down the arms, out your hands, your fingers. Feel it dripping from your fingers. The elementals come in. They bring storms and sun. They bring mist and fog. They bring stillness, velvet dark nights, stars of possibility. They bring the dawn of the new, the twilight of what was. You are here in this moment, about to begin, and 2024 holds a whole new portal for you. There is no portal that will take you directly to one solution. This must be an organic traveling, riding the roller coaster, even within that one moment. Could you hold the whole world of possibilities? And then the whole galaxy, the universe, the multiverses, the dimensions. Could you be with the fairies in their realm in one moment, like a lifetime? This is the year you will see, because the dragon brings the eye, and the eye brings the tear, and the tear holds the wisdom. It holds the emotional cleansing. It holds the emeralds of green, vibrant growth. What is needed to prosper is all within this year. The growth will come. You need not worry. Be here. Explore your new heart. Be with us while we are here, because in this moment we are one. You require 3 dips, a full moon, and you will walk with the dragon. Are you ready? Have you accepted all that was? Have you given permission to release? Because in this new place in your heart, you cannot bring that old pain and the judgment. You must clean the pan and release. The wisdom will come to you through many mentors, through many wisdom elders. These are lined up for you already on the pathways of love. The prosperity pot, like a temple, yes, holding the divine connection to your awakening, to your crown, holding the divine connection to the awakening, to your sacral. And this creator that you are here to be needs the energies for the past to be relished, to be burned, to be composted, to be culled, to pan for the gold, to find the gems, to draw the nutrients from that which you consider waste. There is power in everything you have done, and this power now wants to rise into the throat. It cannot, because you've been cut off for too long. We open this circle to you. We bring the temple of Venus to this place. Through Akasha, the temple is anchored now here. Be with her, be here now. Come with us. Touch this stargate. It is within you. We give you that guidance now. Receive it. Allow everything to be slowed down. Feel as if you are becoming very slow, sinking into the moment, feeling the sacredness of the space. You feel reverent, present, open, willing. You feel lighter and lighter, and allow all of your senses to be gently caressed and held, soothed and awakened by these prosperity grandmothers. Will you receive the love that comes from these pathways into your central channel? The column must be repaired. When we repair the throat, the column that holds the above, the rainbow of light rays we will activate from your crown. Prosperity magic is within you. The gold sunlight and the gold coin within the eye, which we will activate. This will allow you once again to see the prosperity, not just the opportunities that are available to all, the ones that are here for you. We weave and stretch, we expand and open your throat so that you may begin to receive guidance, receive support, receive memories, receive ahas, receive insights, receive reconnection, receive higher awareness, higher vision, more senses, keener senses, awakening the receptors, opening, listening, being here now, being here now, being here now, being here now. 2024 is a very fantasy? Fantasy year. It is a year to create the fantasy of your desires, your dreams, not a desire for ego awards to achieve status in others' eyes. We do not value this. This is a result of you walking your path to prosper. You must come here, back to the center. You must speak with truth and light. You must bring your own wisdom and reawaken that in the crown. You must walk these paths of love and come back in. This is what we have opened your heart for. This is the possibility now yours. In this year, you will have big portals, huge growth, great opportunities, wonderful downloads and inspirations. You will see opportunity everywhere. Do not follow opportunity. Recognize you are prosperous because there are so many opportunities. Opportunities come and go, open and shut. If you are present here, if you are peaceful within, if you are present, aligned to the riches, knowing that right here at the fingertips is all you need, you will feel our arms and our hands within yours. You will feel the awakening and the opening. This is the place where you can be fed, nourished, strengthened. You have newborn codes. You have new potential. The DNA within the spirit, the DNA, the codes within the crystal of your truth, your path, holds the powers, the connections, the wisdom. It knows everything you need to know. We tell you these truths so you will embody them. Then you can prosper. Then you will have what you need. You will be in the right place. You will see with the most clarity, love, potential. You will transcend the fears and the thoughts and the worries and the this, and you will be here, you will be here, and you will be here. When you are here, we weave to you always. We come to you from all three dimensions, the origin of all space and time, the infinite. We come to you from the first outreaching of desire, the first growth, the first thought of the infinite. Oh, I'm ready to express myself. There must be more than this. I am peace, and I am everything that I know nothing. I wish to taste, I wish to create, I wish to touch, I wish to... What is it do I want? This is the original thought, the pulse that is within you. We bring you a space of peace, and here, now, when you are in the heart that we have opened, when you are in the throat that we are expanding and feeding and weaving, when you are in the golden eye, which we have connected, and when you come, we will open you to the 12 rays of light and love in your crown. This is not new for you. We know you, you know us. Our times weave in and out, and this is the most important one. We now know more. There has been more time, more physicality, more experimentations to observe. Now we turn the Kundalini back on through the heart, through the throat. You will begin to receive. The more you release, the more you relax, the more you affirm. I am ready and willing to walk in my true prosperous nature. Repeat this in your heart, with your voice. See it in your mind. Feel it with your body. I am open and receptive to the guidance, support, and wisdom from any time, space that guides me to live from my center in peace. I receive all that is required to prosper. I have already within me all I require to live my prosperous divine potential. When I awaken my blueprint, I open my heart. I rise out of past pain, and I transcend into compassion. I can see there is harmony. I accept my 2024 codes. I accept this gift from the grandmothers who have opened the vault in my heart. I accept these instructions, guidance, tools, and downloads now. Receive these in whatever way is optimal for you. Are you willing to grow? Are you willing to be seen if you prosper? Are you willing to break out of your seed, your pod, the ground, your safety, and expand, stretch, creating your own reality with every moment? You are supported, always in all ways. I am supported, always, in all ways. I have what I need to feed my seed of my soul. I allow these divine, loving, timeless, ageless grandmother wisdom to dream, weave with me, to open my heart, my throat, my higher heart, my creative pulse, and my 8 original cells. In my Janisa crystal this year, I will create. I will take the dragon energy, the eye of the dragon, the tear of the dragon, the growth, the structure. I will accept this divine masculine support that I may prosper within it in my own unique, flowing and overflowing way. First, I receive. Receive now and release. Receive now. Let it go deeper and deeper, relaxing into the mind, the brains. Hold it, release it when you need to, but don't let it go until you have to. Now let go completely as if you're doing a reboot. Sink, slump. Now move gently around. Move your throat and your neck in a circle very slowly, very gently. Feel where there's tightness, knots. Look deeper within what's underneath it. Is there a glowing light? Is there a word or a symbol? Let the grandmothers now conjure up the wisdom, the hidden symbols, the power in your throat. The throat that's been cut, the throat that's been divided, the throat that's been gagged. Now, align your pillar of light from your root to your crown, from your root to your crown, from your root to your crown. Keep focusing on the root, and then as if you watch a pulse of light go up, up, up through all the chakras into the crown. Now, let the pulse of light go down from the crown, through the throat, to the heart, and back up again, through the throat, to the third eye. And now that pulse of light might be changing colors as it comes back down through the throat for one more final cleansing, reweaving, and opening. Now it goes deep into the heart and ignites a sacred flame within this new place, deep within your heart. 2024. Here's where your oracle is. Here's where your prosperity is. Here's where the guidance, the wisdom, and the understanding is. Come here deep, deep within. Reconnect to yourself. Remember, you are the child of the universe. You are so loved and so adored. You were co-created with such divine tenderness and love. And we've watched you, and you are now here in this beautiful moment. We couldn't be more proud, we couldn't be more happy, we couldn't be more anything you consider a positive emotion, and yet we feel something so greater than this, because we feel the pulse of all of the universe, of all of the galaxies, of all of the individual life forms, and every star throughout time, throughout space. We have seen and felt it all. There's nothing that we do not know, and we love you. There's no conditions. Here in this space we hold you, and you can release your conditions, the conditions you place on yourself, your world, your progress, your money, your productivity. You can release this pressure. You can release this responsibility of forcing, of feeling disappointed, or deep, deep desire. Bring it here to us. You can put it in the flame of your 2024 soul's seed. The powers keep being released bit by bit. You are here. You are now. You are in this moment, but not of it. You are magical and human. You are divine and infinite. And you are here on a very important, fully funded mission. This mission is of such importance that we are here now, and we have agreed to come here now, not just to watch you. You hear us now. We are no longer just watching you. You have risen to this point that we are speaking to you, that we have found channels like Akasha that know how to bring this wisdom to you. This has been a long road. No one has been on this path for a moment. There's been struggle. You have been yearning within. We have been speaking to you in your dreams. We have been coming to you in your wishes. We have been bringing the trees, the butterflies. Do you remember the last butterfly you saw? That was us. Do you remember the dragonfly you just saw? That was us. There is the dragon coming, and we are the divine feminine counterpart for your Kundalini awakening this year. You will open the codes, and you will be able to access this growth. We ask you to do it in our arms with our support. Be love. Be love. Be light. Let go, transcend, accept, and the wisdom will come because it is within you. You have everything, 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 everything. And what you do not already have within you or within your past, within your other lives, or within the beautiful guides, mentors, the woods, the fairies, the realms that are with you now, all the energies everywhere from the skies to the waters, Everything here is now in this moment just for you. Could you receive that? Could you be that? This is the challenge, and it is yours. You asked, and now you will enter the bridge that leads you. In this bridge, please get yourself comfortable and organized. When you join the dragon's path, things will move quickly. You will have so much growth opportunity. Be here, now. Choose your path from peace. Allow yourself to be nourished. And when you begin to overflow, it will illuminate the path you are on. Walk to this next full moon. Allow the fantasy of the moments, that creativity to rise within you. These days will bring different energies that will make you want to act, and yet you must come here first. They will make you want to create. This is wonderful. Come here first, in your throat. Feel the flow. Relax. First you receive. Breathe it in. Then you release. Breathe it out. The breath taking all that's no longer needed through the feet chakra into the earth star. Then you relax and you receive. This is the sacred cycle of life. You are a creator, remembering that you are a creator, remembering that you created this, remembering that you are here to create. Accept. And we bring circles of love and light to you and through you, around your knees, up your legs, circles within circles, linking you through time and space, all through you now. We link these beautiful circles. We are the eternal circle of wisdom and prosperity, the truth of who you are. Carry these codes with love. Please know this is power that you've been given. Please remember to use your power wisely, to choose your allies with care, to be careful of the wisdom you take in so that you know in each moment what is the true path. Not as what is the pressure path, what is the loud path, what is the path others want you on. You must follow your path of peace. Namaste. So we are going to close. That was our meditation and our spiritual weather report in a very unique and unusual way. Wow. I feel so multidimensional. I am like so many people who've been doing the Prosperity Challenge here. Make sure you subscribe, click notifications, go look at the playlists. The Prosperity Challenge, which we'll be adding this to that list too, is the preparation classes for Prosperity Magic, which is starting in an hour. And you don't have to come live. It's designed for you to do and repeat. So they gave us an idea of what we're going to be doing today. is taking everything that they've done with us. They've opened our heart, our throats. Now they've gone into our hearts like this, like you would move a huge dial on a vault or lock, you know, and they were in there like they were unlocking it, dialing in a code. And then they left this very inner open space within our heart open. This is a place that we have not been able to access. So this is really profound. We're going to have a moment of gratitude as we close. Thank you, thank you, thank you. These are so profound that when you surrender to them and realize the power within doing this sacred feminine work, remembering the arts, the ways of opening your senses, recognizing the flow, knowing all the resources are here, not needing to achieve something in order to start creating, instead receiving what you need instantly, releasing anything in the way of that creation, and then relaxing into becoming the creator. This is the flow that the prosperity grandmothers keep explaining to us. And I've had profound experiences over the last few months. I mean, all the time. However, over the last few months, they have been coming through, as they came through in November, I believe, through the oracle cards. This was the first grandmother that came through, and she's exactly the one that shows up for me right now as my personal grandmother. She may come to you too. You may sense a different one. You may not see it as a real being. This is the flow of the full color spectrum. Now, what I love is how they're explaining is that as she's working with the energies, if you've ever done energy work or moved energy work or activated your palms, you start to realize these are portals. Chakras are portals, energies coming in, energies going out all the time. And you start to sense or feel the aura, maybe. If you start to see or sense somebody, like I read people, I start being shown all kinds of things in and around their bodies, maybe other parts, maybe guides around them. It's just instant as it comes available to me, to, if it's optimal for me to, whatever it is optimal for me to share. So then we've added these symbols here, and there's some you can see very easily and some a little less well visible. You see the Sri Yantra there. And they showed me this. We made this artwork. I love this. This is how I feel. But now they really keep showing over and over. We're conjuring. We're working with these energies. We're pulling them up. This is what you're doing too. The energy around you is your first immediate creation energy. The energy within you is projecting fear or happiness, prosperity or stagnant, feeling sick or feeling full of creativity, whatever you are in this moment. It isn't to try, none of this is to try to change the core energy of the moment. If it's a time to rest, it's a time to rest. The beginning of January is frustrating to most people because we've been taught, go, the gun goes off, the starting gate is the first, you should be out there with the goals and making it happen, and it's too masculine, it's too much pressure, and it is not in flow with the spiritual weather. So we're just now, it's the 18th, so we're just now coming around the 21st to the 23rd. We're going to start to have that energy of being ready to move forward. Now, today's energy is kind of interesting. I was making some notes on today and the next few days, and we ended so many things, or we had so much upheaval last year, that it was even a year of resurrection. It was a year of endings and beginnings. And now we're going into the year of growth. So the seed sprouts, it breaks free. And that's what we're going to be doing this next couple of weeks. We're breaking out of the seed that's been this. So they came in, they opened that vault for us. That's amazing. Now, they kept saying something about, I'm going to get this transcribed for the class, the Prosperity Magic class, but it's right here for you. If you don't want to join us, I hope you do join us. And no, that's not what I want. Thank you. And what happens is that as you work with energies, as you realize your thoughts are going out right now, going in the energy field, seeking, looking, they're talking to your higher self, they're talking to your angels, your dragon guides, they're talking to the plants or the crystals that are right here, they're talking to the jewelry that you're wearing. You know, I wear my jaguar or Ishel or Hunab Ku, the sacred symbols on the obsidian all the time, 24 hours. It's always on me, goes in the pool, goes in the ocean, goes in bed with me. And so this is emitting an energy. This is a personality. It has energies. So all of these things are emitting their aura. And you have that possibility to conjure with it, to bring it in, to create. And this is a year of creativity, which is super exciting to me because I'm an artist and I'm a creator and I love that. And it's exciting to anybody because when you're told, guess what? Finally, you can start to create your own way, your own reality, your own things. This is what we're moving into. Okay, so the energies for today is really we're talking about amplifying, right? This year is about amplifying energies. It's also about that growth energy amplifies. So whatever you've seeded, whatever you're holding, whatever you give the most attention to is going to grow. Do you want it to grow? If you come to the Prosperity Magic class and the other ones we're doing, then next we're going to connect to our past life powers, those lives that consciously want to work with us, that hold these powers. So I'm starting to understand why they said, no, first heal the mother wound. Then have the grandmother, loving, kind wisdom come in and do this beautiful work with you. So this Prosperity Magic class is a series, okay? We're going to be live, we're going to be talking, interacting, I'm going to be helping you interpret what you're experiencing. However, the core of it is, here is a library of these activations and these teachings, these messages and declarations that you can actively be doing right away. You can be saying these, you can be repeating these, and you can pull them off the shelf and say, okay, I want the peace, attraction, prosperity process right now. Okay, I want, and today they've shown me this so many times in a vision, I'm going to go out on a limb and say, I think, because they can always change that. I mean, look how they just did the spiritual weather report and the multidimensional meditation together. So we're going to leave that. And is this, it's not a rainbow, okay? It's the lines are going up and out and it's opening over the head. It is coming like it is coming from the crown, and it's like beams of light coming out. They're each defined and they're each a different color. And and what keeps coming to me is we're going to activate the harmony rays in the crown. So that means that's an acceptance, transformational, forgiveness, harmony, and compassion activation, and it will take you immediately into acceptance. This is going to be incredibly powerful. It's also opening a template. So when we clear and cleanse our light body, we're able to have more energy communicating from our higher self, let's say in our 8th chakra, into our crown. And then the crown and the third eye connect and work as one, like a command center here, seeing inwardly through time, space, here, interpreting, bringing energies in through the pineal, right, in and out. Now they're opening the throat. The throat's being expanded so we can have a peaceful space within there that they're filling with love. What they showed me today was, they said something like self-love, love of, I don't know, they said like 3 different types of love, and I saw those as paths, boom, that are coming in. So those are going to be topics or processes that will be happening in the Prosperity Magic class. About one was self-love, one was whatever. There were 3 kinds of love, and those pathways of love will have an activation. You can sit down. Some of them will be 10 or 15 minutes, some will be 30 minutes, and maybe 40 minutes. And then you'll have this library of things that all the intention is to bring you back into peace, to awaken your powers, your purpose, and let that prosperous energy in, right, through the heart. This is why we had the fall. We were using power without the heart. Now we have to be in the heart. And then this awakening of this whole harmony crown is going to be opening a whole new dimension of possibilities for you. And you have the growth energy coming for you to access those. So they just did a cleanse of the throat center. They've been weaving here. They've been opening this. We've been coming here. Every time they said here, if you had your eyes closed, they were saying here, okay? The throat and heart. They reached into the heart center and moved it. Then this part of the higher heart, which is not awakened in most people at all, in almost anyone, started having a light and a pulse right here where the heart and the higher heart. Now the higher heart then merges with the throat. And so they're working this way down with the throat and with the heart. And these are going to meet. This is something very powerful. And this is the creative center of your true soul purpose, is in your higher heart. So something's going to happen with that. And the creativity that this dragon year is bringing is here. Now, opening the throat, they're doing these infinity weaves. And these are weaving, taking out energy, bringing in energy, expanding. And the throat is a communication center. It receives and sends energy to so many different dimensions, but it's been cut off, gagged, and so on. So this is a repair. They were sending the pulse up and then down. Every time it went through here, it was like weaving a new stream of light. So there's going to be a lot of healing for you around this area, and being in either expressing or not expressing, singing and chanting. Writing is also expressing. You don't have to speak out loud. And then we are going to be moving into now opening this harmony crown with the 12 rays. Then they're saying, because you're the 13th ray, so you're like the Akasha or the fifth element. You are the 13th ray. So now that they've got the pulses happening here with the Janisa crystal in the sacral. I'm just interpreting this, what I can remember of what we've done. And it's very interesting. And then the heart, then the throat, now the heart, and now here. So this is here repairing this connection. This is our column of light that comes all the way down, but our throat represents that connection of this up above, inner wisdom that we've been cut off from. And this is very much the sacred feminine, that intuitive and access to hidden realms, which is more than the physical realm. Okay, so each of these processes as you do is going to keep cleansing the throat or working at a different level. How divine and delightful. All right, let me go see how you guys are doing as we close. Hi, Sylvia. Wow, Lisa. Let's see. Snowy Nashville. No kidding. Priya. Hi, Priya. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Sandra. Hi, Sandra. No, but winter's here, unpredictable, and lasts 1 to 4 weeks. 15 degrees. Wow, that's amazing. So that's a rare moment, right? There's some kind of energy there for all of us. I love this dance. So much joy and release. Oh, good, Sylvia. The same here. It is way below zero. Okay, so cold. Find ways to stay warm. All right, you guys. So find ways to stay warm. Find ways to connect to the grandmothers. Join the Prosperity Magic class, and I will see you. Actually, let me quickly give you the upcoming shows. I was supposed to show you that. Here we go. Let me see if I can do that now. There's a lot of things here. Okay. Here we go. There we are. So we do have quite a few shows coming up already planned in January, and I'm going to be doing this class. So like I said, we start today live, but it is designed for you to repeat. Many people are not coming live, so don't let that stop you. That's just an excuse. This is something you've never experienced before, I promise you. This is what we just did. We did talk about this already. It's an 8-year. It's an infinity as above, so below. So prosperity and reconnection above and below. And this is part of the flow and part of the energy work that they're doing with us, isn't it? Our true within, flowing into this manifested world with more expansion and power, and release anywhere you are disempowered. So releasing where you're disempowered. We've been doing that. Find your inner strength and wisdom. Let's see, we've got endings, death, rebirth, and Pluto at 29 degrees is a critical degree. It's an ending degree, and Capricorn is a builder, is a worker and a builder, and doesn't mind hard work at all, is often extremely prosperous, but wants to make things happen. So this might be pushing you, and yet you have to do what the grandmothers say, is like come back inside and make sure you're not pushing for the wrong reasons. Pluto's going to have a lot of strong power because of its possibility for deep reflection. Now, it's those energies together that make this unique, and we've had them for a while. Now, we had the new moon just recently, and it's really very powerful still. I'm still seeing the tide is lessening now. However, this infinity is about growth, balanced, and upward strength. That's why we're growing. We're growing upward now. The 8 moves up and down, and this is one of the flows that the grandmothers have connected us to. So you've planted your seeds already. We did that during that show. And you've got the Year of the Dragon we've talked about. Now on December 30th, we did that show. Okay, and now we're going to do another one with her in a moment. So the the great total solar eclipse. This is going to be fun if you live in the North America, where I am in Mexico, Canada, USA. You're going to be able to see the eclipse on April 8th. It's going to be epic, and that makes it more powerful to us. So a total solar eclipse is going to cross a super new moons. Here's some of the new moons. We're going to have a lot of super new moons, and that means it's closer. It means it's more powerful. It means the magnetic flow of your emotions and other things are more powerful. And when it pulls you to these extremes, when it pulls you to these extremes, it gives you a door. It opens a door. Like on the extreme end, it's like, here's a door. Do you want to go in? Do you want to take something from here? All right. So the new moons bring higher tides, and the super moons are closer to the earth. Now here's the full moons, regular ones, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So it's interesting that we have super new moons in the beginning of the year. So we had January, February, March, April, and May. And then we switch. All the full moons this first half of the year are not super. And then we switch to start to having super full moons. So we've got August, September, October, and November. And October will be the closest full moon of the year. And this is the class we're going to start in February. So we are aligning to these energies as they're unfolding. What does your sacred soul powers want? There's past lives that have powers, wisdom, gifts, and wounds that we're going to access specifically. Go in, travel with them, whatever it is they need to communicate. See, sense, and heal both you and them, all the timelines attached to you. Move through the stargate of your own temple, your own inner temple, your Akashic temple, and reconnect and activate both of you being free from old patterns, pains, and problems is going to give you more power. Okay, then we're going to have the full moon. So this next full moon that the grandmothers talked a little bit about is going to be about dragon magic, because we'll have that meditation. And we're going to have one called Dragons, Dolphins, and Jaguar Spirit Guides. These 3 guys wanted to come talk about this year. And then we're going to have the Year of the Dragon astrology expert come. So make sure that you join me, that you subscribe, that you have the possibility for, or get on the list at nanakasha.com. We send out reminders, and please take back your power, but in this soft, beautiful, sacred, feminine way. Namaste. We give great thanks for all this, for the beautiful grandmothers who've again come. And we give thanks for this moment and for that which we are opening to, the growth that we are walking towards, preparing for. We give thanks to ourselves, to our beautiful body. We love and accept all that is here in this moment, all that was and all that will be, that is optimal for me. I walk in grace, love, wonder. I accept my own wisdom, my abundance and joy, and I live in the bliss of my peace. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. May this circle be open, yet unbroken. And we carry this prosperous message and love with us, with every breath and every step, with every thought and every touch. I create my reality in a peaceful, prosperous flow. And so it is. And so it is. Namaste. Okay, I hope I see you in the Prosperity Magic class. Ciao. I'm looking forward to the class too, Cheryl. I'm loving the energy of the prosperity flow the grandmothers are sharing with us. Lisa said the circles reconnecting. So interesting. It was very interesting. I was drawing circles. They were drawing circles with my arms on my knees, on my legs, and they were interlocking. And it was different than the infinity flow. It was like interlocking, but it's that Ouroboros, that serpent or dragon that eats its tail. It is a life force that ends and begins, never ending. Transformation, shed the old. You're already perfectly ready, created underneath. Thank you. Thank you, Priya. Thank you, Lisa.